Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from WURKKOS. Now this here is their CL01. Now this is an all new model from them. They wanted me to feature it here on my channel. Comes in this box. This is a complete kit. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the specs here. Now the highest output that you can get with this is 550 lumens. So if you need more time to read those, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise, let's get this open, see what's in. Been doing a lot of WURKKOS reviews lately. Letting you know there's a protection piece on either end. Really doesn't matter. They probably do them so many at a time. Could be at either end. 2 O-rings. These are extra. There's already ones on the light. Light is new, so pamphlet for the user manual is probably not yet available, but I do have a printout here. So it looks like it uses 14 CSP 1313 LEDs and 14 color LEDs, and uses 121/700 cell. Telling you how to go through the modes. Your manual may be different by the time this comes out. You got a paracord lanyard, pretty cool, and you got a nice little felt bag, pouch, whatever you want to call it. Nice. Grab that USB cable out of here. Type C to Type C. And there it is. All I can say is, wow. This is magnetic on the tail. You can mount that upside down on its side. It's not going anywhere. That's a very strong magnet on there. Unique design here. Model number, here's the USB charging port there. Now this here is an ABS plastic. This is plastic as well. Looks like you've got a dial feature on here. Push button on that. You can hang it up as well. All those LEDs in there. Style and design on this is nice. Feels rugged. Alright, so now let's go ahead and open it up, and we'll take the protection piece out here. Now this is water resistant. Tail spring there. Pretty heavy duty on that. Here's the protection piece. You want to remove that. Now the thing I like about this is that you can use any 21700 cell unprotected, because that's what this is, 5000 milliamp 21700 cell. So that's very nice. So once you drain this one, got others on hand, just keep throwing them in there and swapping them out and charging them. There is a spring down inside there. See there? Now I have not charged this yet, but I do have a 21700 cell if this does give us any problem. So now let's go ahead and turn it on here. Fully charged right out of the box. Nice. As you can see, it is on. So we're going to go ahead and ramp it up here a little bit. Hopefully I can show it to you here. It's changing the color temp here. Just want to show it to you. See how that's changing? And the dial, that's the warmest. And I'll blink, that's the coolest. I'll put it about right there. So now we're going to go up in light outputs here. Press and hold. That is amazing. Wow. The camera doesn't give this any justice, but this is just amazing how this all fills in. Let me show you the color temp now. You're cooling it off there, and it'll blink there just momentarily. Turn it ever so slightly. And that's the warmest. Put it about right there in the middle. Look at that. And it's not harsh on the eyes. You can look right at it. It's not hard on the eyes. Double click gets you the highest output there. Look at that. All the way around. Put it on a table, hang it in your tent. Way up high. Look at that. Amazing. Right back down to the lowest. That'll give you some crazy run times. Have this, if you're camping or if you just want a night lamp, set that to the side. That's going to last many, many days. Look at that. So now my understanding is this has other colors. There we go, 3 clicks. Couldn't remember right offhand. So now my understanding is that you can change it by turning the dial. Purple, blue, I'm waiting for green to come in here. That is eye candy. That's amazing. There's green there. That's amazing. We'll go through them here. Purple, blue. Several shades of the colors in between. Turquoise, green. There's red. It's amazing. Triple click it again. Now we'll go into the special modes. Amazing. I like these moods, lights here. Set this favorite colors, greens, set about right there. Press down and hold to change it if you want. That is green. Probably one of the better products I've seen this year so far. Amazing what a light will do sometimes to you. Double click again, we'll go through, just make sure I'm not missing any of the modes. 1, 2, 3. Turn it back down here. Now you've got ramping, which is nice. Kind of prefer that personally. Or you can, again, change the color temp. Put it about right there. Ramp it up, look at that. Ramp it all the way down. And that's all there is to this light. And talk about eye candy. This is amazing. And it doesn't hurt looking right at the light. I don't know if it's because it's reflecting downward through these spirals. Tripod mount this as well. Alright, well, let's wait no further. Let's take this CL01 out, see how it does in my garage. We are out here in the darkness of my garage with the WURKKOS CL01. What an amazing little light. I'm going to go ahead and activate it now. See that? Very nice soft glow you can see in the background all the way around. I'm going to raise it up just a little bit here. Look at that. Now this is my storage work area here, and as you can see, and we can change the color temp. We'll do that afterwards once I get to the highest output. Look at this thing. Look at how bright that thing is. All coming from that little thing. Just a huge area all lit up. Now I'm going to change the color temp. Let me raise it down a little bit here. Alright, so now we're going to change the color temp. See if I can do that while holding it somehow. Forgot it's magnetic. We're going to go ahead and turn down the Kelvin here. I'll warm it up, maybe cool it off. Yeah, we're cooling it off here. Whoops. It does glow in the dark, by the way. It does have memory mode. So that's the coolest temp there. You can see a lot of colors there. I'm going to change it here. So you can see them kind of change a little bit. The more vibrant the colors stand out. And that's the warmest Kelvin there. Raise it down a little bit more. I like it in between, about right there. Double click for the highest output at any moment. Hold this above your head on the ceiling. Hang it in a room that's power's gone out. Take it wherever you want, wherever you need light. Of course, got the different colors. If I don't turn it off by mistake. And we'll just kind of rotate the colors here so we can see them until I get to my green. My favorite color. I know you're in here somewhere. There we go. Almost there. Look at that. I'm going to end it here. Nice little mood light. Have some music going. Impressive. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Impressive light. The beam on here is really hard to express, but it's definitely reflective in a way. It doesn't bother the eyes like some of the other ones. This here diffuses it enough to where it's easy on the eyes. It's basically the best way I can describe it. This here having the ability to be able to produce that light in any Kelvin that you want. In between, you can focus it right at whatever you want, between warm and the coolest white that it can do. You've got it right here. This would appeal to anybody. Hands-free it, stick it on a metal surface. You can hang it up. That's nice. Be able to use it in a tent. Great for emergencies. This is a keeper for me personally. They do come in other colors, I understand, and I believe so. And if they do, definitely going to pick me up another one, maybe two. I definitely want to give one to a family member that goes hunting and camping quite a bit. I want to get their take on this as well. Easy to operate this with the dial feature. Does have the battery level indicator there, so you always know what your battery level is. And this here will run quite a bit, especially on the lower light levels. It's going to last a long time with this battery. The included battery, you can use any 21700 cell in this with no issues whatsoever. Just remember, if you use a lower milliamp, it's not going to last as long, so keep that in mind. But such eye candy with the different colors, and you've got the patterns that you can do as well as special modes, which I wouldn't use the red and blue personally, but the other ones are actually pretty nice. You can make it a little mood light between you and your significant other, you or your wife, or just having some music playing in the background and you want to set a mood for that. You've got it right here. Really a neat idea and concept. I've got to take my hats off to WURKKOS. Done a great job with this light. The CL01 is one of the best lights I've seen so far this year, and that's a lot. Okay, well, I want to thank WURKKOS for sending me this CL01 to review. Now, if this is something you're interested in getting, remember, it comes with everything you need here, right out of the box, including the battery. Nice little storage pouch, felt, that is, that's pretty nice. Also extra O-rings. Comes with everything you need to get started outside that box. If this is something you're interested in getting, I will leave a link down below this video in the description box where you can get this. I am working on a special discount code. If I get that, it'll be there too. That'll help save some money on this kit, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thanks button. Donate to my channel. Otherwise, you can please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these new lights from WURKKOS to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.